Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Happy Life with Maria podcast. Super excited to share another new episode. So today's episode is inspired by a situation that happened a few weeks ago, as these things usually do. So how many of us have a friend in our lives that we kind of give 150% to, and we try to do our best to connect with them and do whatever we can to make them happy and just want to be, the best we can be, just to be in their presence, just to have them around, for whatever reason, could be for any sort of reason. And then eventually that energy burns out, right? You feel tired, you feel exhausted because you notice that you're the only one trying. You're not getting back the same energy that you are putting in. And what happens is we feel exhausted and things like that. And the 3 tips I wanted to share about that kind of a situation is, number 1, obviously, if you are putting in a lot of effort and the other person is not, there's a reason for it. You don't need to know why. You could just observe the situation, right? If you're putting in a lot of energy and they're not, that's your first clue. You might want to consider walking away, because chances are they're not as invested in the friendship as you are, and you don't want to be in a situation where you are giving a ton more than you are receiving. It could be for any number of reasons. It doesn't have to be anything personal. It could be just they're just not vibing with you for whatever their reason is. It's fine. It's no big deal. But just stop continuing to give extra when they're not, right? Number 2, a very important tip I would like to share is, when we are doing so much sharing of our energy to someone else and investing in them this much, and they happen to be the wrong person to invest in as a friend or as a whatever, think of it as, and then they show you that they are the wrong person. Think of it as a thank you for revealing that this is not the right match, right? Thank you for relieving me from this situation, because I can use my energy on something positive, where my energy, where my gifts, where my talents, where my personality is actually a benefit to the person. You want to be able to use all your gifts and your talents with the right person. Even if it's just a friendship, you share a lot of who you are with a friend. You share your wisdom, your knowledge, your life experience. And that is a gift that cannot be wasted on people who do not see that value, who do not see that appreciation, right? So think of it as, if the other person is not matching your energy, thank you to them for revealing that they're not the right match, so that I can focus my energy more on the people who do see the bright, shiny diamond that I am, all the, amazing energy that I bring, all the amazing wisdom that I bring, because the gifts and the talents that we have are meant to be shared, right? And it is a waste to spend them on someone who doesn't see or appreciate them, right? Why would you waste your gifts and talents? Instead, focus on finding the right tribe, quote unquote, that benefits from who you are. And there are plenty of people in this world who would benefit from who you are, because each of us is born with a certain number of gifts, and they are to be used in the right way, in my opinion. So definitely, say thank you to that situation, so that you can focus more on connecting with the people who will benefit from who you are, who will cherish who you are, who will see the diamond that you are, and who will actually be super happy that you're in their life, because you are enriching their life. You are bringing amazing things to their life, and they can appreciate it and they can see it, as opposed to the other people. Maybe you were bringing all this positivity, but they didn't see it. They didn't feel it. They don't notice it. They don't value it. So those were the wrong people. right? So definitely focus more on connecting with the right people, and you will see how much it fills you up. It replenishes you as well. You're not the only one giving, they're giving you right back because they have their wisdom that matches to who you are. And it becomes like a reciprocal circle that is a positive, healthy give and take kind of vibe. So that makes you feel replenished and happy and appreciated and actually like a star because both of you are on the same page of who you are. Both of you realize you have a gem in each other. You have priceless people in your life. And that becomes a positive exchange. That becomes a positive influence in your life. Like I have so many people who, unfortunately, yes, we all have people who did not have a good, situation with in a friendship or in whatever. But then there is also, I have so many positive ones where it is just a blessing to see them appreciate the wisdom that I share with them, to see them light up, to see them change even sometimes and be inspired by what I say. Those are the people I want to spend my energy on. Those are the people that I feel happy with and I feel useful with, right? Because they appreciate my gifts, my wisdom, my talents. And they're looking forward to spending time with me. They're looking forward to what's the next thing I'll share with them or whatever experience we'll have, a fun experience together, Those are the people you want. And number three, most important, I actually heard it on some social media, I forget where. A lot of us are automatically caught up in a question inside our mind when we meet someone new or we make a friendship or whatever it is will they like me, right? I have to do everything I can so that they like me. But the question we should really be asking ourselves is, do I like them, right? I think we forget that we have the power to choose. We can choose, I like this one, I don't like that one. It doesn't always have to be, well, if the other person wants to be friends, then I guess I'll be friends because they want to be friends. No, check in with yourself. Do you want to be friends with that person, right? Remember, you have to decide that yourself. Even if the other person decided they want to be friends, they like you, but you don't feel the vibe, you have every right to say no. You can politely ease them out of your life, be like, okay, I'm busy, I'm sorry, I have something that come up, they'll get the point. Never, side note, never ghost people. That is so rude because they have no idea why. I had somebody do that to me one time and I was like, wait, did they not get my text messages? Is my phone not working? You get so many things that come out of your head thinking, because if they would clearly say I'm busy and then next time they'll say I'm busy, by the second time you get the point. Okay, they're not interested, but if they're completely ignoring you and they're telling you anything, your mind starts to wonder, did they get the message? Did they not get the message? Do I have to try again? Because I don't want to disregard a friendship over one missed, text. So then you try hard to reach them and then it finds out the hard way that they were trying to avoid you. And it's just messy. It's much easier if you actually respond. Do not ignore. And just let them know you're busy and then they'll get the point. Don't worry about it. You don't have to run for your life and ghost anybody. Just say you're busy. They will understand what you mean. So those are the 3 tips. Hopefully you found these tips useful. Feel free to share in the comments or DM me what your experiences have been like, what tips you share. Anything you want to share, any questions you might have, feel free to email me or DM. I will link the show notes for all the information. And stay positive. Talk soon.